So hello money bees and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, well, hello, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know how we show the love. Okay guys, so IRCC has made a new update, has given additional information about the International Student Program reforms. So I said, let me do a quick video and share that with you. I think I would have explained it like how IRCC has just done, but they've broken it down further to give more clarification, because I think maybe they were getting so many calls or people were asking questions, right? So let's get right into the video. So we're going to be looking at the updates and changes here from IRCC, okay? And I will be sharing my screen with you, and I will put the link into the information as usual. All right, so there's an announcement of an intake on the CAP on new international study permit applications and other changes. So they made summarize the changes into 3 forms. All right, so the first one is the CAP and provincial attestation letter. So they are saying as of January 2022, most new postgraduate institutions at international colleges at the college or undergraduate level must provide a provincial attestation letter from a province or territory with their study permit application. All right, and it says IRCC will return any applications that receive that does not include a PAL unless otherwise exempt. All right, so if you know that you are not, or you are coming to do like a college or undergraduate level, then you must wait till you get this attestation and send it. So the attestation will serve as a proof that the student has been accounted for under a provincial territory allocation with the national cap. Okay, and so the provinces have up to March 31st. So that's the key date to watch out. Up to by March 31st, most of the provinces should come up with a way of how you can get this attestation letter to submit with your application. And also, if you're in Quebec, the government of Canada is working with the government of Quebec to determine how their certificates do the certificat d'acception du Québec pour études could serve as a PAL, right? Okay, so then international students whose applications were received before 8:30 on January 22nd, as well as those who have already been approved for a study permit and intend to travel to Canada for an upcoming program, do not need any attestation for this, right? And who needs the attestation? Most postgraduate, most post-secondary study permit application, most non-degree granting graduate programs, for example, certificate programs and graduate diplomas, and anyone else not included in the exception list. So let's look at who doesn't need a provincial attestation letter. If you're a primary and secondary school student, master's or doctoral degree students, visiting or exchange students, if you're in Canada, study permit and work permit holders, including study permit holders applying for an extension, in Canada, family members of study permit or work permit holders, students whose applications were received before 8:30 a.m. on January 22nd. So let me highlight these. So these are the exemptions. If you are any of these, then you don't need the attestation letter. If you are in this first category here, then you do need an attestation letter. All right, now let's take a look here At the second one, the postgraduate work permit update for graduates of master's degree program. So they said, in recognition that graduates of master's degree granting programs are excellent candidates to succeed in Canada's labor market and potentially transition to permanent residence. That's why they made these changes. So starting on February 15th, 2024, a longer 3-year post-graduation work permit will be available to those who are graduating from a master's degree program that is less than 2 years and who meet all other PGWP eligibility criteria. Okay, the length of the PGP programs other than master's degree will continue to align with the length of the study program to a maximum of 3 years. So the extension here is for the master's degree. So if you came to do a master's degree and your program was a short one and you were only going to get a 1-year PGWP starting February 15th of 2024, so next week you are eligible for this 3-year postgraduate permit, right? Who is eligible for longer postgraduate? They said that they are graduates of programs that are at least 2 years in length at PGWP eligible designated learning institutions are eligible for a 3-year PGWP, as are graduates of master's degree programs less than 2 years in length. Okay, guys. And the third update is the PGWP eligibility for public-private partnership colleges. So this was the really big one that affected most of these colleges. Okay, so some provinces allow public colleges to license their curriculum to be delivered by affiliated private colleges, right? In these cases, students physically attend the private college but graduate with a diploma from a public institution. And the concerns they have raised with regard to the quality of the education. So that is why the IRCC made the changes to those programs, right? And so who is eligible for a PGWP after graduating from a public-private partnership college program? International students currently enrolled will remain eligible for a PGWP if they meet other program eligibility. Who is not eligible for a PGWP after graduating from a public-private college program? New students enrolling in this type of program will not be eligible for a postgraduate work permit. And I also made a video, I'll put the link up here, to show you examples of such of these programs. So these are the programs. If you're going to be applying to them now, you need to avoid them if your purpose is to get the postgraduate work permit after school. Okay, so I'll put the link there and be sure to watch that video. All right, and then also changes to the open work permit eligibility for spouses, right? So who can get an open work permit is limited to spouses and common law partners or students in graduate, so masters and doctorate and professional degree granting programs only. Okay, and once these changes are in effect, spouses and common law partners of international students seeking to extend their existing work permit will continue to be eligible under this stream. Okay, so if your spouse already had the work permit and you are going to extend it, then you'll be eligible. Who is not eligible? The spouses and common law of international students in other levels of study, including undergraduate and college programs, will no longer be eligible for an open work permit unless they already hold an open work permit under this stream. All right, guys, so I hope this is much clearer for you guys, and I will put the link on here, so if you need to come and read over it again, and be sure to watch my video that I shared with the colleges, that the private colleges that will no longer be eligible. Okay, guys, so that's the short one for today. So be sure to watch the video, and if you liked it and watched this far, please give the video a big thumbs up. Okay, click that notification button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Please do, and subscribe and share this video. So until then, I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed. Ciao.